Yo, 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 what is up, guys? D's Nuts from ARCGaming. Today I'll be showing you the top 10 games of 2011. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. Swag! Alright, so at number 10 we have the game Rage. Rage is a first-person shooter that came out earlier this year and is the first game to a new franchise. I assure you, there will be more of these coming in the future. Now, this game, it kind of feels like Fallout New Vegas, however, at the same time, it feels like Bioshock, and also, it is a very bloody and violent game. Just look at this shit right here. But definitely not as scary as the next game that's coming up right here. Yeah, so at number 9, we definitely have Dead Space 2. Now, look at this fine lady. Oh my good lord, this game is scary as balls. Definitely not as bloody as the last game. But let me just say, this game is scary. Now, some might say it's scarier than the first. I think it's scarier than the first. Gameplay-wise, it's much more smooth, much more better in my opinion, much more exciting. However, the story in Dead Space 1 is much more better. This one's kind of repetitive, but whatever. It's still a great game. Definitely deserves number 9. At number 8, we have Portal 2. Critics are going wild over this game. This game has critics saying that it is the game of the year, game of the decade, game of all time, the game that ended world hunger and solved world peace. Now, I'm not going to be dick riding it that hard. However, I will say this. Portal 2 is a much better game than Portal 1. Now, it's really hard to make a successor game that is better than the original, considering how good Portal 1 actually was. With Portal 2, they added new types of game modes and a whole bunch of new types of puzzles. At number 7, we have Deus Ex Human Revolution. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I really wasn't a fan of the first one. However, right when I played the second one, I instantly became a fan of the whole series. I even found the first one even more enjoyable after playing the second one. And let me just say, this game is stunning. I was playing on the Xbox 360, and the graphics looked amazing. And on the PC, it's even 100 times better. Definitely the best first-person shooter / role-playing game I have played since Borderlands. At number 6, we have Batman Arkham City. If I were to have it my way, this game would be number 1 because I can play this game for hours on end. And basically anyone can. If you're not even a Batman fan, you'll find yourself playing this game for a long time, basically because of the very unique fighting system in this game. So much fun. Now, if you are a Batman fan, you'll find yourself facing the same Batman villains and even other villains that have nothing to do with Batman, just in the DC universe. This game is definitely one of my favorite games of all time. At number 5, we have Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception. This is the third installment of the Uncharted series, and Naughty Dog has done it again. They have made a great game. It's definitely one of the best campaigns I've played in a very long time. Multiplayer wise, it's not too great, but it's Naughty Dog in a PS3 game, so it's obviously going to focus more on the campaign side. Co-op is actually kind of fun though, especially with the new survival mode. Visually, it's obviously a great game. It's a PS3 game, duh. At number 4, we have EA's very own Battlefield 3. Earlier this year, this game was getting all the attention and all the hype, mainly because of its new Frostbite 2 engine. Visually, this is the best first-person shooter to ever hit the shelves. Single player-wise, it's not so great. Multiplayer-wise, it's an amazing game and very realistic, both visually and gameplay-wise. However, a lot of gamers were getting frustrated early on because of the many bugs that are now fixed, but early on, it was very frustrating to play this game due to the many bugs. At number 3, we have, ironically, Gears of War 3. This is the third game of the Gears of War series, and they just won't stop, and they never will stop. Because this game is amazing. All of the Gears of War games are amazing. They just keep getting progressively better and better. Single player wise, it's a great game, and multiplayer wise is just as good. However, this game was more single player driven, but it still has a great multiplayer. They did not forget about it. Now, this game continues the story of where it left off, and it also introduces a few new characters and a few new different types of monsters, which are really hard to kill, but at the same time, they're extremely fun to kill. This is one of the most successful franchises in the industry, and they know how to make a great game. Speaking of successful franchises, at number 2 we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, also known as Modern Warfare 2.5. Yes, this game is very similar to Modern Warfare 2. However, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. In multiplayer, it takes both the essence of Modern Warfare 1 and 2 and puts them together so we have the same feel that we have always had. If you guys think it's bad, just look at the sales. Within the first month, it's already the most sold game ever. Yeah, so at number 1, you probably guessed it. Check it out.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Yeah, Call of Duty used to be the greatest game ever, but it took an arrow to the knee and Skyrim beat it out. That phrase is probably the most recognizable phrase in video game history. Yes, it's annoying to see every top comment on every YouTube video being, I used to be this, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Honestly, that comment gets annoying as hell, but Elder Scrolls never gets annoying. This game is extremely fun. By far, it is one of the best campaigns I have ever played. And I mean, it's definitely top three campaigns I have ever played. Yeah, it's very rare to see a #1 game be just a single player campaign game. And I mean, this isn't just me. Everyone says Skyrim is the best game of the year. Best game of 2011 right here. I agree with it. Everyone else agrees with it. So swag on. I'm out. D's nuts. Hope you enjoyed the video.